Hey, congratulations on the completion of your first project here with Digital REM. Now I want to actually guide you through the process of uploading the highest quality images for your actual brand. Again, you probably noticed that we gave you multiple files. You have video files, you have landscape, you have portrait, you have thumbnails, all of these different things inside your folder. Now we're going to show you how to utilize them when you're uploading to Instagram and explain how you utilize the landscape from the portrait, from the thumbnail, from all of the above. So that being said, we're just going to hop right into it. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna get started with this iPhone right here, this iPhone version. We have another video that shows the Android version right here. So you can pretty much see the Android version, even though I still got my Android pen just to point stuff out, but we'll have to use our finger for the iPhone. So with that being said, make sure you go to your profile. So your profile button right here, go to your profile, and your profile would, you know what your profile looks like. And what we're gonna do is go to the hamburger menu, being the menu button right here. You're gonna select this menu button right here. So boom, select that. The first thing we're doing is toggling on the settings to make sure we upload high quality media. So we're gonna go down to media quality and hit media quality. And you can see here, it has use cellular data, upload highest quality, disable display of HDR media. And the most important one is the upload high quality media. Make sure that's toggled on. You can tell it's on when it's dark like that. So then we're gonna go ahead and back out of this. That's the first step, turning on your high quality media. So when you upload, you'll have the high quality media. So now that you have that, you're gonna go into the folder that we provided. You notice that there is a video file and a picture file. One is labeled thumbnail, one is labeled portrait or landscape, whichever one. But you want to grab the video file. You want to grab both of them and download them to your device. So you can simply go and select them, download to device, right? Then you're going to hit the plus sign to start your reel, and you see we already have them uploaded here. We have a couple uploaded here from a previous project, and what you're going to do is just select the image, the video, and you can tell by the time code right here that it's a video. So you're gonna select the video, next, and you say, yo, start playing the video. We're gonna go ahead, hit next. And this is the main part. This is where that thumbnail comes into play, or that image that we provided comes into play, because we're gonna change from this frame from the video, which just selects a random part of the video, to post, to essentially edit cover. And even if you like this, you can select a different part of the video wherever you feel is best. Honestly, we put the bumpers on the beginning and the end. So I would say, if anything, have your branding represent, and then it has the label or what the video is about as text right there, but your branding might be at the front. But we provided an image to make this even more impactful. So what you're gonna do is go to add from camera roll down here at the bottom, because that's the image that we provided, and you're gonna add that from the camera roll. And now you see you have that big large text right there with your logo, with your branding, your logo right there, and one of the frames from the image. The composition is a lot more aesthetically appealing. It looks better, it looks more professional, and that's why that's why you're working with us. So at the end of the day, there's one more step to this. So you're gonna make sure you go to profile grid here, and the profile grid, and make sure that your composition is right. Your composition means like how things are framed or how they look. So essentially, we're gonna just make sure it's straight, it's centered, it looks good to me. We have part of her head space, we at least have her face, we have the text straight in the middle, and we have the branding down here at the bottom. It looks good to me. Once it looks good, hit done. You're gonna add your caption. This is caption. So much easier on iPhone when I do that. Go ahead, hit OK. Boom. Now, the other part that's super important, again, this will help you reach more people. So you're gonna hit tag people, right? Invite us as a collaborator. If we worked on your project, definitely add us as a collaborator, Digital REM. Boom. And then you're gonna go to tags. And under tags, this is where you can just tag people. So if you notice people in your video that that were there, or you were at a specific building or whatever, you can tag their profile. So we did this was at the Commerce Club. So you got Commerce Club, boom. We got, you know, what else? So I shot this with a Sony camera. This is kind of how I do. I shot this with a Sony camera. I use DJI mics, right? And I kind of just, my strategy is look through the video and see how she has like some type of Gucci belt. So I might tag Gucci, right? And I would just look through the video, whatever like any branding that I can notice in the video, I'm going to go ahead and tag them, right? Or any people that I notice in the building, I'm going to go ahead and tag them. So with that being said, you can do up to 20 tags and pretty much keep it rock and roll. So I just maxed out how many tags I can possibly do in one video, and that's going to help you get more reach. Super valuable. So once you're done with the tags, hit done, right? If you want to add location, you could do that. So Commerce Club. This helps if, you know, people are searching by location. And it's not necessary, but again, it's a good rule of thumb to do. If you want to rename your audio, you can do that, or you can leave it original audio. And then once all of that is done, you just hit share, and it'll share to your profile. So we're going to do that, but I'm going to remove the tags real quick because I don't want to. This is just a lesson, and I don't want to activate everybody. So we're going to go ahead and hit share. And it's going to start to post to your profile. So we're going to show you why that's important, like why we put the thumbnail, you know, and why that looks how it looks, right? So boom, when people scroll their news feed, it's going to automatically show, oh, I'm tripping. It's going to automatically show up like this, like every other video, really nice, really crisp, things like that. But when they go to your profile page, now they're going to have that big text, that big font, that call to action, like, hey, what is this? And they're going to remember, oh, that's the Evening Exchange, sponsored by or hosted by the Commerce Club. I'm curious. I see part of the video, I'm curious, and they're going to click it, and it's going to go straight into your video. So again, that's one of the important parts of why you want to utilize this thumbnail, because you're going to maximize that visibility of what the event is about. We're going to make that real big so people won't get confused when they land on your page. Again, like here, if you have other offers and things like that, eventually they'll start to be able to decipher like which ones are videos, which ones are, you know, your product, so on and so forth. So again, it's just one of those things, like as a professional, as coming off as a professional brand, one of those things that we provide to our clients, as far as like, hey, you utilize the thumbnails so people can get a somewhat insight of what the video is about. And if it speaks to them, then they're gonna click it and like, oh, it's a video, and you know, it gets the full like, oh, this is what happened. But more than anything, they get that brand recognition, or that naming of your event. So the Evening Exchange, at minimum, when they scroll, they're going to just read the Evening Exchange. So maybe it might be a month from now or something like that. You post another flyer, Evening Exchange, is going to trigger anchor that, oh yeah, that was that video I watched, Evening Exchange. So again, I hope you get where I'm going with that. So that's essentially how you post high quality media, utilizing the tools that we've given you in your folder, being the video and the photos. So again, this is the portrait mode being the tall way. Landscape mode will be without the top and the bottom, but just straight, just the video part, and that's good for YouTube or whatnot. But we're just talking about Instagram right now. So that's essentially how you use this. Portrait mode is the one you want to use for Instagram, so you can get that long one that fits your phone. And you see how it just like really maximizes the whole size of your phone. So again, even in scrolling, even if you're scrolling down your news feed, when people scroll, like you're taking up pretty much all of the real estate for them to see, so they don't get distracted. Like, oh, I want to see, oh, I've noticed this, but there's another thing that's below it that's even more interesting. Like, we kind of want to maximize that screen space, and that's why we provide these portrait modes, so you can pretty much maximize that screen space and really make that experience. Like when people land on your actual part, they are fully immersed in your media. So that being said, hopefully it's valuable to you. This is something I get, I notice often when I send work and clients post, and they'll just post a video. So I figured I'd make a video to help you make sure you post the highest quality video in the proper way. So with that being said, see y'all in the next video. Later, y'all. Peace. All right, so boom, there it is. You got to see exactly how you can upload the highest quality footage to your Instagram, but then also, with that being said, how to use those thumbnails to make your profile stand out above the rest. How to have those thumbnails be that call to action to give people the foresight of what they're probably going to view, or what they're potentially going to view, or what this video is about. So again, utilizing those thumbnails to make it more engaging and make it differentiate between your different topics or different types of videos that you have and different types of things you're going on. But again, tying down to making sure you're uploading the highest quality media, super important, because we put our time into creating the highest quality media for your brand, and we want to make sure that you get the full-fledged experience, or give your audience the full-fledged experience of how they're embracing your brand with the highest quality possible. So with that being said, I will see you all in the next lesson. If you're not subscribed to our YouTube or anything like that, make sure you go to Digital REM on our YouTube, go to our Instagram, all of the above, and drop us a comment, engage with us, leave us reviews, all of the above if this was beneficial to you. And if you like working with us, make sure you leave us a Google review. So with that being said, I will see you all in the next lesson in the Creator Academy or in the next project. Let's go.